Guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. Now today's video is going to be about the onions, guys, and it's not really good news, guys, because my onions, they should have really been growing for at least, I'd say, another 3 weeks minimum, right? Because these guys are supposed to take about 4 months before they actually mature, right? But what can I say, guys? Could it be an animal? Can I say it's an animal that's come over and literally bend every single onion over, guys? Yeah, for now, that's all I can say because I didn't see it, you know? So I would have to say, guys, yeah, the fox or something has come along and put all my onions down to bed, guys. So as we all know about onions, once they start laying down like this, they're not going to grow no more. And I'm afraid if I leave them down in the soil for too long, they might start to rot, you know? So today's video is going to be all about me harvesting my onions, guys. Though it may be early, but that's what we're doing today, guys. So if you come in closely, guys, you can see, let me jump on this side. You can see we would have had some nice onions, guys, because these guys, like I said, we got at least another 3 weeks. So I really believe they would have swelled, you know, a little bit more. But, you know, as you see, they're all on the ground and we're now just pulling them up, guys. Just pulling them up and just see what we're going to get at the ending, you know. These are actually my turbo onions, guys, you know, my turbo onions. And like I said, the previous year to this one, when I did try to grow them, they did not grow to the best. Like, you know, when they were starting to grow, the leaves were all bent and, you know, it looked like they were being attacked by something. For a long time, I thought they might have been onion leaf miner. But as I allowed them to grow, I just kept on taking out the bottom affected leaves that was coming up. And then the new growth did start to look kind of good. And yeah, I had a good harvest, guys. You could go back and check out the video. But yeah, but for this year, this is what I'm getting, guys. And I'm not complaining, guys. You know, I'm not a guy to complain, you know, about what I get. Because at the end of the day, the idea was for me to get onions, guys. And I do believe, you know, we've got onions. We have got onions, you know. So I'm going to just try to just pull them out, guys. It's no point leaving them in the ground, like I said. You know, they might end up rotting. So for better storage, we're going to just, you know, pull them up today, guys. And I'm always, you know, I always say, guys, you must always be grateful, man. You know, if it's a fox that's done it, then it's got to be nature's way. And I always say we have to work with nature, you know. We have to work with nature, guys. But you can see, nice, you know, look to my hand. It's not a very big hand, but to my hand, it's a nice onion, you know. And what can we say, guys? At the end of the day, we started off with a little bulb, real tiny bulb, and now, you know, that bulb, we can now put it in our food, put it in our meal. And this stuff is all grown organically. You know, I didn't give this stuff any fertilizer. I just gave it maybe, you know, a little bit of compost that was there already. I just put them straight in, guys. And you can see the result. So you don't have to go crazy, you know, trying to find all these different kind of plant foods, you know. In all honesty, I believe, you know, the soil has everything, you know, your plant is going to need already. If you, say for instance, where your bed is, that's where you're going to grow. If you're always amending your beds, you know, and putting fresh compost on there, guys, you know, you're only going to improve the soil, you know. Majority of the time, the things that actually come out, the minerals that actually leave your soil most will be the nitrogen. But the potassium and the phosphorus, guys, trust me, it's always there. It's always there. It's like it just takes a longer time for it to kind of, you know, dissolve away from your soil. So there's no need to kill yourself looking for, you know, the latest plant food for your plants. All right, so even the small bulb onions, guys. Now, I know that these guys would have definitely taken a much longer time for it to, you know, for it to come. So, I have to say I feel a bit gutted for this side here because they could have been left a little bit longer. They could have, you know, grown. And then it was the first time I was actually growing onions from seeds. You know what I'm saying? But once again, they were cut short because once it's fall over like this, guys, we ain't going to get an onion. But you could see potentially they were growing, guys. We would have had, you know, we would have had some nice onions in the end, guys. We would have had some nice onions. But I have to pull them up, guys. You can see. So maybe I use them as mini onions for now. You know. Sort of a spring onion style, you know, onions. You know, that's how I see them because they're just small bulbs. But these guys would have become big. They would have, you know, they would have got as big as these guys, you know, if they were allowed to grow. So like guys, like I always say to you, you know, they might have been a little bit premature, guys, but you know, why not? Why not grow your own onions, guys? You know, I can't stress it. Growing your own food is one of the best pleasures you can get, you know. But yeah, we'll just carry on with the harvesting. Beautiful onion, guys. Beautiful onion. But you know, in all honesty, I am really curious. You know, when I see things like this happen, I'm curious to see how it happened. You know, I'm unable to right now, but I'm curious. And who knows, you know, it might make some nice, you know, some nice footage, you guys. It might make some funny footage. But yeah, you can see this one here never really made it, guys. So I'll just put it to the side for now. Searching the beds if I miss any, guys. Now I've left this one, you know, guys. I always like to leave one or two, just hopefully I may get some seeds, guys. You know. So as this one literally was the only one standing for now, I said, you know what, I'll just leave it in the ground. And you never know, guys, we may get some turbo seeds. You know, we may get. Yeah. So just let me finish this little bit here, guys, which is where the smaller onions were. And don't worry, guys, I will be back with more onions. I will be, because I like cooking with onions. Onions is one of the things that, like I said, if every meal I do has got onion in it, guys. And the great thing about the onion is if the tops are good, like this one, you could literally use the whole onion in your meals, guys. So, you know, can't go wrong with that. So any that I still see standing, guys, I will try to lift them up. Hopefully the fox will be, you know, will be kind to me. All right, guys, so as you can see, we've got a small portion of the small onions. I may need 2 hands for this one. And we got this, right, for the turbo onions, guys. You know what I mean? So, you know, got onions there for at least, you know, 3 months, guys. You know what I'm saying to you? At least that, because, you know, you're only going to use one per meal. And it's not every single day you're going to maybe cook that kind of a meal, guys. So, yeah, I'm happy with what I've received. Let me show you a look again, guys. I'm happy with what I've achieved, guys, with these onions, guys. So even though I'm a little bit disappointed, they didn't really see their full, you know, their full growing, you know, grow to their full potentials, guys. We still got onions. I encourage you guys also, grow onions, you know. If you go on allotment, grow onions. Most things in the allotment, guys, it might look hard at first, but it's pretty, I mean, simple. It's pretty simple in the end. Some people say tomatoes are easy to grow. Some people will say, no, carrots are easy to grow. But it's just what, you know, what you like at the end of the day, guys. It's what you like growing. That's food at the end of the day. Because that's what we've got the allotment for us to grow food. And guys, I just want to say, for all the madness that's happening in the world today, guys, let's live well and together we grow.